Tuesday, May 23rd, 12 a.m. technically on Wednesday, May 24th. Second entry for my thesis project. And I want to talk about the timing of grief because that is an issue that I will and have already run into with this project. You can't time it. You can't predict it. You don't know how or even when or why it's going to happen. And so to really be honest with this project, I think I need to be open to the idea of being able to hop on in a moment or tape something that's happening so that you all can really see, because it can't be forced. And the point is to be able to really connect or be open and honest about it. And a lot of that is going to be some of the darker moments, the things that people shy away from, the things that we're scared to relate with or to talk about or to watch someone we care about or know go through. One of the things that got me thinking today, I did have a rough morning. I did have some heartbreak and some grieving. And we can talk about these things that are triggers. And sometimes triggers can be really good for us. And sometimes maybe in the moment of that day, they're not the most healthy place to be, which is a warning that I take with anybody grieving and watching any part of this series. But my sister had posted a really great and poignant article on her Facebook page. And I'll include the link for those of you who are not watching this on my Facebook. And it was called Everything Doesn't Happen for a Reason. And it was published back in October 20th of 2015. And it looks like the author is a Tim J. Lawrence. It's a great article and it's a great read. It makes some very great poignant points about the idea of everything happening for a reason and a different way to look at that phrase that I know myself has always used to get me through tough times, not just grief or loss. But some of the statements he makes beyond that really resonate. And one of the things he says, some things in life cannot be fixed. It can only be carried. And those came from Megan Devine, who writes in the field of trauma and loss. And he makes another point, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to find it on here. But he says, when someone's grieving, everybody says, I'm here for you, I'm here for you. And those are great things to hear. But he takes it a different direction. He says, I'm here with you. I'm here with you signifies that I'm not trying to fix it or tell you it's okay. And I'm not trying to tell you I even understand, even if I might. It just says I'm present. I'm listening. Whatever it is. Is it going to be anger? It might be sorrow. It might be a joke. For someone to just be present is sometimes all it takes. And a lot of people do avoid people when they're grieving, and they don't mean to. I don't think they even realize it. And it's something I've experienced several times. People that you can care about a lot or that can care about you, you just notice a distance because you pull away, or it's not that they don't want to help, they don't know how. And so I'm here to tell you, if you know someone who's grieving or is going through something, they usually don't know what they need either. So saying, what can I do? Or how can I help? Or, I'm here if you need anything, just reach out. The issue is, at least it was for me a lot, and it still is. I don't always know what I need. I don't always know when I need something. And sometimes one of the best things you can do is just show up, even for no reason, even if they say no, or just show up with a day planned, or show up with a lunch so they don't have to think. The idea of being with somebody and just being present, it says a lot. And I think it goes back to the idea of being a witness, of having somebody to talk to. And sometimes it can come out in funny ways. I recently saw a friend of mine who lives over in California, and I really was looking forward to it as something very cathartic. We're very close and haven't been able to be in touch a lot lately, and I was just looking forward to being able to get some of this grief off of me and some of this burden, because I know she's a good soul and she understands and knows me. But what ended up happening is we talked a little bit about things, but we laughed. I mean, we laughed so much. We laughed. We were at Disney World and on rides and for no reason in bed at night, like we were 16 again. And it was so cathartic. And it was somebody giving me something I didn't even know I needed and I could never have asked for and I could never have planned. And it happened just because she was there and willing to let whatever happened happen. I believe if I had had to break down and cry for hours straight, she would have been there for that too. But I got the other catharsis instead. So it's not always what you're going to expect. It's not always going to be they need a shoulder to cry on or they need someone to listen to their sorrow. Sometimes you just need to be with them, not there for them. I think, as he states in some way in the article, as if it's a duty or a chore, just to be with them. And I am lucky enough to have those people in my life. And I hope that, again, this is another forum for other people to feel that there are people out there like me that know what's going on and we will listen. And there is a community. And we just got to figure out better ways to reach each other. And especially with all of this technology and things that we have. So not a lot of pain to share today. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to, I think, present this to everyone. I've started keeping a little journal of things that happen, but some of the videos might be a little more segmented, or there might be a couple for one day depending on what happens. Again, I really want to try to keep this project as honest and open as I can. And hopefully that will elicit some more open and honest conversations or comments or other people reaching out to me or just each other. So that's it for tonight. Everybody sleep well.